it's Chloe Demir of Save the Victor. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And we are going to be doing a two-look video with the Beauty Bay Smoky 16 shade, it says Color Eye palette. You will see. It says it in the name. So if you want to see the looks I create with this video and what do I think of this palette, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. So we're ready for our first look. So again, this is the Smoky palette, or Smoky by Beauty Bay. This is a loan from Martha. I really wanted this one. It came in a 9 pan, I believe, a 16 pan, and then the 42. The 42 is stunning, but I always seem to find with the Beauty Bay ones that the 16 palette seems to be cover enough of the color story than the big one. So like with no seemingly redundancies. So because it's a black, gray, white, silver palette, there's only so many colors, but the big one is mighty beautiful. But this is the one that I kind of had my eye on. So when she said she was buying it, she knew that I would borrow it. So here we are. So I'm going to use my black primer. So I'm just trying to finish up some primer. So I'm just going to, and I got a big divot in there. So I want to finish up my Prime is Everything. Yes, I'm still working on the P. Louise one. That one is almost done. And then I thought what I can do is use some tape, and I want to do a winged out look today. Hayden from, I was going to say Lethal, but it's not, from Unearthly, did a really fun look. And then another girl did a really fun look. So I did save some photos, but I think I'm going to go it on my own. But I did like, so I think the one that Hayden did, I've got another palette that I want to use. And then there's this another gal, and I didn't put the picture. So if I get it close, if my memory is close, I will pop the photo up. But she did a really nice winged silvery look, and I thought maybe I can try that today. So again, we are going to start priming with the Prime is Everything. I really like these. I have the neutral one, which is almost done. Oh, no, there's a little, you may not be able to see it, but I hit pan. So I've been, and I know they're probably expired, but a little goes a long way with these. Hopefully I didn't grab too much here. And I thought we can do a really nice smoky look. I did play with this palette already. I did a look when I went out on, or did I wear it for work? No, I wore it for work. So I'll pop a photo up on here of kind of, which technically would really be the first look. But yeah. I just felt like playing with it that day and feeling like it kind of smoky looks. I thought, you know, let's give it a try. And then if we you know, don't like the look we created, we're not videoing it, or it can help with ideas and just kind of play with the palette. I'm just going to pat this up with my finger a little bit here. All right, so now they're all, the shades here do all have names. So the shades here all have names. We've got like Snow, Clouds, Mountain, Tuxedo, Frost, Nightclub, Sword, Fairy, Castle, Shadow, Palace, and Tattoo. So anything that you would think would fit in those names fit with these kind of colors there. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go into, so the first look I did, I used the black that is called Tattoo. And then I used a little bit of, what is this one? Tuxedo for blending. And then I had used the silver and the sparkle on the look. So I think today I'm going to go with this dark gray. I might have touched that one too a little bit, but we're going to go with shadow there. And I'm going to do that first as the shade that I want to do on the lid. This is mostly gonna, I really want to focus more on the shimmery shades in this look, because that was the look I was looking at. Had a real shimmery look. So I thought, let's lay down some nice gray color and then focus on the shimmer And then I will blend the edge out up there a little bit with an even lighter shade of kind of gray. This is a very stormy shade. I like it. Okay. And then I'm going to take a slightly smaller but still floofy brush, and then we're going to go into the next shade up, and that's the one that is called Castle. So we're going to do that one there. And then I'm going to use that to kind of blend along the edge there a little bit. There we go. See if we got a good shape here. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. I like that. Okay. And then, oh, glad I didn't put my base on today. I was going to do it first, but I didn't know how far I was going to go out with this. But that is super nice. So now I'm just going to go back into that first shade, but I'm going to use this brush. So we are going to go back into shadow, and I'm just going to darken a little bit. When you've got a palette that's literally all grays, I think the bigger one might have a little bit more of the blue grays in there. So I know somebody that's going to be getting this palette, so I can't wait till I see their looks with this, because this is a palette that they've definitely been waiting for. Yes, okay. I like that. So then for the bottom lash line, we're really going to smoke it out. So I think we're gonna still use that first shade there, shadow, and we're gonna use that along the bottom. Basically, you're gonna get a lot of different monochromatic gray and black looks in here. It just depends on how intense you want to do it, how you use the shimmers. So I think in some way you could be limited, but if you do like using a lot of black and grays or interspersing it with your color, then I can definitely see how a 42 pan would be really great. But I really enjoyed the look I did with this yesterday, and I'm liking this, so I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't get this palette, but here we are. Always in the future, if this bugs me way later and I want it. I don't think this is a limited edition for Beauty Bay, so it's definitely one we'd be able to get again. Okay, so I want to focus quickly on the inner corner. I think I'm going to do that one, this bright silver, the shade that is called Frost. I think we're going to do that on the inner corner, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's really pretty. So I'm going to pull that up because I am going to add another shimmery gray, because I said it was going to make this a very shimmery look, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this more bluey, almost bluey gray. So this is the one that is called Rock Pool right there. So one more time, that one there. Need a little spray. This one doesn't seem to really need it. Other thing I did notice, I want to say that the shimmer lasted really long that I used. I just did a little bit in the inner corner and then a dark shimmer. I had the problem I used to have with Beauty Bay palettes is their shimmers would always split apart, but I did notice the last few that I've gotten didn't do that anymore. So I was really happy to report that it didn't split yesterday. If anything happens with this look, because I'm using a few different shades, I'll post it like in a pinned comment or something, but I was very happy that it did not split like the more earlier day ones, at least on me. Again, everybody's, you know, like how oily their lids are, etc., are different per person. So I know some people have that same problem I did and other people didn't, so definitely could just be your skin. I think at the end I'll still pull a little bit more of the lighter silver over, but it looks nice. Okay, and then I think we are going to use one more, and then we're going to go into the one that is called Nightclub. So that's that one there, and then we are going to pop that in. There we go. Just wanted a little bit flatter of a brush. So we're gonna go into Nightclub. Ooh, this one's nice. This is a really nice dark gray. Okay, let's do one without spray. Let's see. Yeah, that's going on pretty nice without. And then I'm going to do the other side with, see if we get a little bit more. Yeah, you definitely get a little bit more with the spray. So I would recommend spraying them to get a little bit more oomph. Okay, and then I'm going to go back again into that lightest shade we tried. Oopsie. Which one? What was the one we used? Frost, yes. This one's really pretty too. They're all really nice. I just don't know how different they would all read on the eye if you did them all on the eye. Keep trying to use that as a mirror. Okay, so now last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the black shade that is called Tattoo, and I'm going to do it like an eyeliner. So I'm going to take some of that. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to put on the rest of my base, and then I'm going to see if I want to do anything more with the eyes. So I'll be right back. So here we are. Here is look one complete. All I did was my base, and I added some lashes and mascara. I thought a little bit of a flirty lash would look really good with this. So here we go. This is look one of the Beauty Bay Smoky 16 shade black and gray silver palette. So on to the next look. Are we ready for look number 2? And you're gonna be so proud of me. I have a plan. I know, right? She has a plan. Who'd have thunk it? I never have a plan. I think I have a plan, and then I change my mind every single time. But this time, I have a plan, and I'm gonna stick to it. Alrighty, so, because I have a plan, we are going to use a little bit of my Gerard Cosmetics. We are getting ready to need to buy some more. This is getting really low. And so let's prime. Okay, so, well, I always say okay. So, when I did yesterday's look, I didn't put any foundation on or anything because I was worried about fallout, but I had 0 fallout, so I'm gonna be brave. Now watch today, it be a fail, but here we are. So, plan. So, we're going to start with lightest first, and then we're going to add dark. So what I was thinking, plan is easy. I mean, it's a black, white, and gray palette. There's only so much my limited knowledge can do with that. Though I have been enjoying it, I want to do a white to black look. So I thought what I'm going to do is first I'm going to lay down the shade that is called, always the one I want I can't read, is called a Snow. Go figure. So I'm going to take this shade Snow. So this is a white matte, and I'm going to put that down onto the front part of my eye. I suppose I could have done half and half with the, I thought about it, but then I was like, that's an extra step. I could have done a white primer and a black primer, but maybe on the white I'll have to build the black up a little bit, but that's okay. I guess in one way it's work smarter, not harder, and then the other way it could be working harder. We'll see. So anyways, we're gonna put Snow to the front part here. Let's say to about the mid of my eye. Then I might set with a little bit of gray for the rest and then put on the black. And then of course we've got shimmers, or in one of the groups that I'm in, shims. But I just like, I'm not much, except for lippies. Weirdly, I like the short form to lippies, but I usually don't like shortening and abbreviating things. Alrighty, so that is Snow. This is a very nice white, and you can see like the primer, I didn't put it on that thick. So you can definitely see that the white is covering nicely and it's actually the white shade. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend just a little bit. And then we will add the gray on top. Okay. So I'm going to set the rest of it with the lightest gray in here. And that one is called Clouds. So that is that shade right there. And then I'm going to set and shape with that. I'm going to keep that brush in case I need more white. I'm going to do a winged look again, but I'm going to try and not make it too big. Just a cute little winged up to keep my eyes going upwards. I've got a couple things on loan, and then I got some PR in the mail the other day. So I have some fun things to play with, and I'm going to be doing a collab, which will be up on Wednesday. Not telling you anything. This will be a collab with a fellow YouTuber. I will give it away that it's a fellow Canadian. And no, it's not Wilma. That's all I'm saying. And it's going to go up on Wednesday. All right. Yeah, that's a really pretty gray. I like that. So I'm going to actually, where I boo-booed up here, I'm going to bring it a little bit higher there. That looks good, right? Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the black shade, and I will have to be very careful because I do not want to get any fallout. And the shade is called a Tattoo. And that is that shade there. So we're gonna do that along the outer edge. I'm just putting it on very lightly for now. This color has a lot of payoff, but it is literally as light of strokes as I can, just to make sure that I'm getting the right shape. And then I will add the more color to it. Because like I said, I didn't want to go too crazy with the wing today, though I loved my wing from yesterday. I just want to, okay. So we've laid out the outside, so now I'm going to lay out how I want the top part to go. I really do like that Wilma base. I'm going to be really sad when they all go, but I did stock up a little bit. It's definitely my favorite one for being on camera. For in real life, my LYS Beauty, I think right now is and my Believe Beauty, if I want a teeny bit more coverage than that, are the two that I like if I'm out and about or filming to go out and about. Alrighty, so I think I got that laid out. So I am going to bring it further over though. Okay, so now I'm going to do the bottom lash line, and I'm going to do that all black, except for maybe a teeny bit up front there for a little bit of the white to come down. Okay, so I forgot to grab some spray, so I'll be right back. Spray acquired. All right. Oh, me again. So for the white shimmer, we're going to use the one in here that is called Fairy, which is that shade there. There we go. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter gray one to kind of like put in between. So we're going to go into the shade that is called, I think we used Frost, but I don't think we've used Seltzer, I don't think. So let's take a little bit of Seltzer. That's that one there. And then we're going to stick that into kind of the middle. There. Oh, I think that looks nice. Right. And then for the outer edge, let's see what a little bit of, should we use a little bit of Void would look like on the outer edge. Okay. I still need a little bit more of, what's the name of it? Fairy. I wanted to call it Frost, but here we are. And then we're going to take a little bit of it down where I didn't put any of the black. There we go. Fairy is very pretty. A little extra on the inner corner. Okay, so I think what I want to do is play with maybe a little liner in the waterline, some mascara, some lippy, and here we are. We have a little black lipstick from Unearthly Cosmetics. Just popped on a little mascara, and then I think I called her done. I think she looks great, just like she is. So there is our second look with the Be Perfect 16 color palette on the Smoky palette. I really like this. I wish it was mine, but here we are. Thank you again, Martha, for the loan, my makeup enabler. So anyways, I just love this palette. I think it's fantastic. Beauty Bay has knocked it out of the park. So that's it for me today. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still play with all the gothic-y style makeup together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.